Kids under the supervision of Maryland can be placed in hotels, hospitals, group homes, or with families. But as our investigation into the foster care system continues, we've uncovered another option for children in the state's care, and it's homeless shelters. Across Maryland, there are 3,750 children in foster care. 2,655 of those are in family homes, 12 are living in hotels, and 12 are experiencing hospital overstays. Now, Fox 45 News has confirmed a homeless shelter can be an option for some jurisdictions around the state. The Department of Human Services says these locations are structured to serve youth in crisis, such as homeless youth. It's not clear how many foster care kids are in homeless shelters. It comes as frustration with DHS and the foster care system overall continues to mount.
Every day we're learning something new that's going sideways in the foster care system with these kids.
Delegate Mike Griffith knows what it's like to be in the system. He spent most of his teen years in foster care and says the state needs to move quickly to protect these children.
We're clearly on the clock at this point, right? We're, only a few months away from session starting.
Griffith takes issues with a delayed work group that, by law, was tasked with producing recommendations for dealing with kids in unlicensed settings and hospital overstays. The report was due by October 1st, but the group itself did not meet for the first time until October 2nd. A majority of the members are appointed by the governor.
I believe the governor's a decent person. I don't think he wants these kids to see harm, right? But we have to make sure this is a priority and we're responding to not only the will of Marylanders, but this is a matter of the will of the General Assembly as well.
Griffith is working on his own legislation called the Never Again Act, launched after the death of 16-year-old Kanaya Ward, who was found dead in a Baltimore City hotel. The medical examiner ruled her death a suicide. Ward was a foster care child and was supposed to have a one-to-one aide. That aide contracted through Fenwick Behavioral Services. Ward was found dead on September 22nd. Fox 45 News was the first to report her death on September 24th, and that's the same day DHS paused operations with Fenwick. DHS says it held an incident review meeting and made the decision to cease referrals to Fenwick September 23rd, but the agency sent a directive regarding future work with the company on September 24th. Griffith's bill, also called Kanaya's Law, would prohibit foster care children from being placed in hotels for more than a week without a review and authorization from the Secretary of DHS. It would also require training, licensing, and criminal background checks for one-to-one providers.
It's going to take much more than my bill to solve all these problems, and problems we continue and you continue to unpack as we unravel what we're discovering.
Ward's death came less than a week after a scathing state audit was published, revealing nearly 300 foster care kids were placed in hotels under the supervision of providers that were not licensed in Maryland.
And at some point, every time we're like, it can't get any worse, it gets worse. And I'm actually terrified on where this might lead.
Now, the department says it always seeks to find the least restrictive place, and the use of shelters is extremely rare. I'll have more from my foster care investigation on this week's edition of Fox 45 News In Depth. You can watch it right here on Thursday at 5:30. Hey, I'm Mackenzie Frost. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Check out Fox Baltimore on all of our social media pages for more videos just like this.